Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a zodiac reading for all the fire signs, so you will find timestamps in the description box below. Hopefully I can get the timestamps right. I've been having difficulty with the timestamps in my phone, but I'll get them as close as I possibly can. But yeah, today we're going to do the fire signs, and then that means I just have water signs left to do, which I'll probably do on Thursday of this week. So let's just get right into it. I'm not going to be deep diving into every pile. This is just to look at how the person on your mind is feeling about you and thinking about you in this connection. And then I'm going to pull a few cards about what action they will or won't be taking in the next month. And then a few channeled messages. Like I said, it's just meant to be a quick check-in. So let's jump right in and I will see you at your pile. Hello, my Aries, and welcome to your reading. So this is, like I said in the intro, this is just going to be a check-in to see how the person on your mind is feeling about you. And if this doesn't resonate, make sure to check your other placements. And if it doesn't resonate, it just means I wasn't channeling your collective today. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens to me as someone who watches tarot. I'll click on one of my favorite readers and that reading doesn't resonate, and that doesn't mean anything except that that reader wasn't channeling the collective that I'm a part of. So like I said, I hope you're doing well. We'll just jump right into your reading. So I'm going to begin with getting a few oracle cards, and then I'm just going to pull 7 tarot cards for you today if I can stick to that. I have a hard time not deep diving. And then a few channeled messages. So I shouldn't have you here long. Maybe some of you prefer the long readings. I know a lot of people prefer short readings. I myself as a reader, why am I telling you this, Aries? I myself as a reader prefer the long ones, but that's just me. So let's get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to cut it here. Here. We have spying. Keeping tabs, searching online. So right away, it feels like you have someone who's keeping an eye on you. This person could feel like you're watching them. Like maybe you have, maybe they have noticed that you're watching them. If you're not watching them, then don't take that message. Someone here is watching somebody though. So if it's not you, then it's definitely your person. We have intimacy. And this, again, we're looking at thoughts and feelings about you. We have love, closeness, affection, sexual chemistry. So right away I was hearing this could be someone who watches you to feel closer to you. I was actually seeing one of my twin flame message cards in my mind's eye, which is, I watch you on social media. It's my way of staying close to you, finding out more about you without actually opening up. But anyway, why aren't you going together, cards? What's happening here? Maybe you and this person had a hard time coming together or seeing eye to eye. It's weird when that happens with the deck. I was seeing the example that I give with magnets about the twin flame journey and about how you can't make them go together if the timing isn't right, if the lessons haven't been learned. So maybe that's symbolic for you. When that was happening, it actually ended up on the lessons card. So maybe there's some lessons that needed to be learned here before you could, come together like that, if that makes sense. We have earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have travel. So it looks like you could be at a distance from this person, or maybe this person feels like maybe you've recently taken a trip. It says adventures, new places, and experiences. So I was kind of getting 3 of Wands energy. So for some of you, this person could be feeling like maybe they're watching you online to stay close to you, and they're seeing that you're experiencing new things and you're getting out there and you're continuing on with your life. It could be that this person is envisioning a future with you with that energy. Again, take it as it resonates. Not everything I say will resonate. So we have life partner. So this person sees you as the love of their lifetime. you know, which means no one else compares to you. And I don't care how long you've known this person. You know, if maybe you've only known them for a month, maybe you've known them for years. I feel like you're the love of their lifetime. I feel like they feel that intimacy card. And underneath we have this passion. Look, yeah. We have this passion card, desire, heat, attraction, chemistry. And I mentioned counterparts and how you can't force union until certain things, certain lessons are learned. But, you know, I said in a reading the other day that it doesn't matter how long you've known someone. That means nothing. Time is an illusion. And, you know, I said that in my experience, I felt when I made that soul connection with my counterpart, I felt something for that person that I'd never felt in my entire life. And I definitely see your person feels a lot for you. I mean, just look. We had that passion, love, closeness, sexual chemistry. We have life partner, love of a lifetime, stable. So they see you as someone they could settle down with. And if this is your counterpart, that could have triggered them to run. We have passion, desire, heat, attraction, chemistry, which is giving me that magnetic chemistry between the two of you. So you could be counterparts. And then we have true love. Divine union could be the one. Princess bride could be symbolic. I just heard true love. Anyway, clearly this person has feelings for you, whoever they are. I'm not sure. I'm not here to really dissect what's going on between you right now, if you're in contact or no contact, but clearly this person loves you. Clearly they feel that soul connection with you, even if they don't understand it. So I'm just going to get 4 of these cards to see how your person is thinking and feeling about you. So Spirit, how is the person connected to Aries thinking and feeling about them? How is the person home? Another card, like this person sees you as their home. So we have winter, December, January, February. So that could be symbolic in your connection. They could be thinking about coming towards you during these winter months. They could be feeling quite lonely during these winter months without you, whatever your situation is. Something could have happened in December, January, or February. Like maybe you met this person during those times. Maybe you separated during those times. I also feel like it's an indication, like it's February right now, and I feel like this is an indication that you're heavily in their thoughts right now. The other thing with winter is it gives the energy of, to me, I'm hearing, do you know what? I'm seeing a card. I can tell you, I'm just going to show you what card I'm seeing in my mind's eye. There it is right away. I'm seeing this card. And, you know, with winter, it could be that this person is being very cold with you right now, or they feel like you're being cold with them. Maybe it's been a while since you spoke. But this, you know, this card speaks about healing. So it's possible that your person is healing right now. So, and then we have that travel card. So this person could be feeling like they need to come towards you, or like they want to come visit you. I think it's clear this person sees a future with you and envisions having adventures with you, having experiences with you, life experiences, going on vacation with you. And again, for some of you, they could be watching you do that. And yeah, we have home on the bottom. So this person sees you as their home. Let's get 2 more. We have communication. 1 more. 1 more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Look, it came up again. We've come full circle. That song could be symbolic. Look it up. Full circle. Something about you are my guiding light or guiding star will come full circle. Look it up. I need to charge my iPad so that I can look up lyrics again. So yeah, we do have communication here. So it looks like this person is thinking, feeling like it's time to communicate with you if you're not already communicating. Look, that's what happened when I was trying to shuffle the deck. When it wouldn't go together, my thumb ended up on this card. And we have learned from the past, ending toxic cycles, past life lessons. So this person could feel like you've closed the door on them in some way, take it as it resonates. And maybe that's what's causing them to go through this healing. Because I don't believe in accidents. There's a reason I pulled out that healing card. And I'm hearing healing on all levels is occurring. So you're healing and they're healing. And you could be counterparts because I keep getting that energy in this pile. Anyway, there could have been some sort of, I'm not supposed to be poking in the past or whatever, but I can't help myself. So there could have been some sort of unhealthy pattern that the two of you were reliving or repeating, and maybe you had to pull your energy back, or the universe separated the two of you so that you could take time to heal. It looks to me like this person feels like they've learned enough from their past to come towards you and communicate. It feels like this person, like there's energy of them coming towards you if they haven't already. So please take all of that as it resonates. Oh my gosh, why are we so crooked? Why didn't you tell me, Aries? I just heard, like, when I said that, like, this spread is so crooked. Why didn't you say anything? There could have been some sort of cycle that was replaying between you, and you could have had, I'm just thinking about counterparts, right? You could have had, and please don't take this if it doesn't resonate, but like with this ending toxic cycles, it could have been possible that it was hard for you to end a cycle with this person because you were afraid you would be abandoned or you would never hear from them again. Please only take that message if it resonates. But like I said, we've come full circle. Again, look up that song. Look it up. Full circle. I don't know who sings it. Anyway, stop it. I'm like getting lost in that song right now. And we have ego. So you could have triggered this person's ego. Anyway, let's continue on. So that's what we see, this person feeling like maybe it's time to come towards you and communicate. I definitely feel like this person has been healing. I feel like you've been healing. So where do I want to cut this? For some reason in these readings, oh, there we go. I see it. We have tend. This person has been tending to themselves, you know, and you've been tending to yourself is what I'm hearing. Maybe you both went into hermit energy to kind of heal, but this person wants to tend to this connection. And this song is like, oh my gosh, like it's playing so loudly in my mind right now. Full circle. So let's have a shuffle, my friends. So we're going to get 5 cards for their thoughts and feelings. And then I will get 2 cards for their actions in the next month. So let's have a look. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Healing from the past. Yes. Yes. Sorry. I'm like, yeah. Learning from the past. Healing from the past. This person could feel like you're no longer mourning them, like you've moved on. Take it as it resonates. Even if you haven't, that's could be how this person is feeling, because maybe they're watching you get on with your life. And now I'm feeling called to mention something else. If I just said to you, I think this person feels like you've let them go and you've moved on and that you're moving forward. If any part of you felt anxious when I said that, if any part of you felt anxious and had that thought process, I don't want my person to think I'm moving on without them. What if they never come back because of that? That's what I'm talking about with anxious attachment within the divine feminine. You have to trust that if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention it because I heard it. We have discovery. Ooh, you're getting all the bonus cards. So this is an interesting image, because this to me shows someone who's, first of all, I feel like they're watching you. I feel like they're trying to find out more about you, you know, watching, like, look at that star. And I mentioned something about the lyrics. I have chills. I mentioned the one line I said of that song, other than "We've come full circle," was "You are my guiding light or star." Remember I said that? And I feel like you've got someone here interested. I feel like you were the catalyst in someone's journey to heal here. Sorry, I was shaking. I was trying to adjust my chair. So yeah, it looks like you caused this person to go within and, you know, discover what they needed to heal. But I am getting strongly that this person watches you. I'm a little obsessed with this deck, by the way. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little obsessed with this little deck. I love it. And it shuffles really nice. If you are a reader, or you like cards, like this first deck that well, that's interesting. I just randomly cut the deck. That first deck that I was using, I can't really shuffle them that great, but these shuffle really nice. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. Maybe you like shuffling cards. Maybe you're into tarot. Maybe you're into playing cards. I don't know. Magic? Maybe somebody's into magic? Why did that come through? The card that I cut open to randomly there was truth, confession, clarity. So maybe someone wants to communicate a truth with you, how they're really feeling. Now we've got the Four of Swords. So we do have this energy of a break, of both of you possibly healing separately. This is a very healing card, and this card brings clarity, which was that card that I just cut open to, truth and clarity. And you could be counterparts because look at these two flames here. And you're on different shelves. And that's what I was feeling when I was trying to shuffle those cards. Is that you're on different levels in some capacity. What are you? We have the Ten of Wands. So it could have been that you both needed a break from this connection. This person could be feeling very burdened as well with the Ten of Wands. But let's see if it comes out again. We have the Magician. Well then, somebody's feeling like they need to make something happen with you. The other thing I was hearing is this person could feel like you are someone who, I don't want to say everything comes easily to you, but maybe they look at you and they see you as someone who can achieve anything you put your mind to, or, you know, you could be the type of person where people look at you and think, life comes easy to you, or whatever you put your mind to, you achieve, and I'm not saying that that's just luck. I hate when people say, oh, you're so lucky, because most of the time people who can manifest things have worked very hard on themselves and, you know that in order to manifest something, you have to also put in the work. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going down that road right now. But they're seeing you as someone who can accomplish anything you put your mind to with the Magician. For how they're feeling about you, this is someone who could be, like maybe they were trying to manifest you communicating with them, you know? But this is someone I feel who knows they need to pick up that Ace of Swords and come towards you. They need to make something happen with you. This also gives me the energy of someone who, you know, wants to communicate something with you. And underneath we have Temperance. So this is someone who, for how they feel about you, you could have been an overgiver. Like if you look at this image and all that emotion around that little, Temperance is Sagittarius. But you could have been someone who really overgave to this connection, because I was hearing that anxious attachment. I was hearing that a little bit of anxiety when I said, this person feels like you've moved on. For some of you, not for all of you, I heard a little bit of, or I felt a little bit of anxiety. So you could have been an overgiver. And you could have overgave to this connection, and maybe you had to stop giving to it. Maybe it became imbalanced, is what I'm hearing. The other thing I'm hearing is something about divine feminine and divine masculines, and about how the masculine usually has to come back to access that divine feminine energy. It's like they can't stay away from it. Just a reminder, I'm not talking about gender. Now with Temperance, It feels like this is someone who's now reevaluating their life and what they want for the future. And maybe they didn't prioritize this connection. But anyway, for how they feel about you, they could see you as someone very patient, someone very balanced. All right, let's get into it. So Spirit, how is Aries person thinking and feeling about them? How are they thinking and feeling about you? We have 2. We have the 2 of Wands, which is preparing to leave comfort zone. Like if you look at this image, this bird is about to go on a journey. It has its compass ready. It's got its map in front of it. It's trying to figure out what direction to go. It can be about leaving their comfort zone. It can also be about this person feeling like they need to change their approach towards you. And let me get to that. So right away when I heard they need to change their approach towards you, I was told to look at these cards. And these 2 cards, to me, there's a few things that I'm hearing for how they feel about you. And you may resonate with all of them. You may resonate with one of them. But scenario 1, this person feels like they need to change their approach towards you. Because I feel like in the past, for some of you, this person could have been very impulsive. They could have been very, like there could have been intense arguments. This could have been someone who spoke before they thought about it or reacted, intensely before they thought about it. Maybe your person has ADHD. I'm not here to make excuses. Let me just talk about that for 1 second. Like my daughter, who is 10, is very impulsive because she has ADHD. And I'm trying to work with her with some of that impulsivity because she's a little mini version of me. It's something that I've had to heal. And again, I'm not here to make excuses, but the fact that she has ADHD, she can react she can react instantly to something, or she can snap at people, or she can get quite angry quite quickly. And again, it doesn't mean she's a bad person. Her brain works differently. So your person could be, that's what I was hearing with the Knight of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords, And this 7 of Wands is defensiveness. So for some of you, and I'm looking at this ending toxic cycles, this person could have been someone who was very reactive and defensive with you. And now they're feeling like they need to change their approach if they're going to come towards you. They need to not come in defensive and impulsive. They need to come in, we'll see what else they're thinking. That was one thing, black pickup truck, that I was hearing. The other thing that I'm hearing is I was hearing that chaser energy, right, of you. Like you could possibly be a divine feminine who this person triggered that chaser energy within you. And, there's something about this person, like you could have put up boundaries with this person. So if this person, maybe you stopped chasing them, they're seeing you as changing your approach. So in the past, maybe you chased them and tried to fight for this connection. And maybe right now, there's a coolness here. Maybe you're focusing on yourself. Anyway, those are the 2 things that I was hearing, is that this person knows that they need to change their approach towards you. And they also, I feel, are seeing you as changing your approach towards them because you've learned a lesson here. So you've changed the dynamic is what I'm hearing. Anyway. It also, with the Knight of Swords, it feels like this person has a lot they want to say to you. Which makes sense because we have this communication card. And the 2 of Wands is getting ready to make that move. It's like someone getting ready to pick up that phone. So let's get 3 more cards. 3 more cards, please, for their thoughts and feelings. We have the Sun. We have the Magician. Remember the clarity, the Sun, clarity, truth and clarity. Let's get one more, please, Spirit, for how this person is thinking and feeling. And we've got the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This person definitely sees you as like life lifelong partner material. Remember, love of a lifetime, divine union could be the one. What do we have under here? Interesting. We have a little Nine of Swords in reverse hiding there. So I'm going to have to do this because you got an extra card. So for how they're feeling about you, we do have divine masculine energy here with the Sun, and we have the Magician. So major arcanas, this person clearly has big feelings for you, you know. These aren't just everyday feelings. These are feelings that they haven't been able to let go of. And the Sun and the Magician definitely looks like this person wants to take action towards you in the 3D, physical action. In the 3D, I mean. Maybe they want to take that kind of action too. I'm not surprised. But anyway. And the Sun is about clarity. So this person wants to communicate and bring you clarity about this. This is someone who sees you as their happiness. They see you as like a ray of sunshine in their life. I feel that without you, their world feels a little dark. This could also be someone who sees you as, or feels like you have a very healing energy about you with the Magician, or sorry, the Sun. I was thinking about the Magician and the fact that this person could feel like you've triggered them to heal. Maybe they even thought you put a spell on them, I just heard. Like maybe they thought you put a spell on them. Anyway. Even if you did, it doesn't matter. But anyway. You know, I was looking at, there's an astrologer that I follow on TikTok. And last night, just for, you know, shits and giggles, I went on her page to see what she offers. And she actually does offer spell work. So I know that it is something that people do. But maybe this person thought you put a spell on them to heal. And maybe you did, or maybe you just manifested it. Maybe you set intentions. Maybe you know, lit a candle. But anyway, for how they're thinking and feeling about you, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, and we've got the King of Pentacles. So this is someone who sees you as, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or Leo or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also had earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is someone who feels long-term with you, feels a future, sees a future, wants to provide and protect for you, wants to settle down with you. Now, with the Nine of Swords, this is someone who wants to get something off their chest. I apologize for my dogs barking. I was hoping they'd stop, but they're not stopping. You know what's interesting is as soon as they started barking as soon as I started touching this Nine of Swords card. So I feel like this person does a lot of thinking about you and has a lot of thoughts about you that are kind of eating away at them. And perhaps even they're having a hard time sleeping because they're thinking about you so much. And I think that that's, you know, the universe is trying to wake them up is what I'm hearing. But this is someone who wants to share something with you. They want to remember that truth, that confession we had. What's underneath that? Jealous. So this is someone who wants to confide in you about something, Nine of Swords, alleviate the stress, alleviate, you know, the weight on their shoulders or chest or whatever, mind. For some of you, this could have been someone who prioritized work over you, but that's only going to resonate for some of you. So please take that as it resonates. And on the bottom, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is someone who sees this as a destined connection. This is someone who knows, you know, that they need to make something happen here. This is also someone who feels like they have made adjustments and changes and they want to, like this is someone who's hit a turning point is what I'm hearing. They could have been in quite stuck energy in the past. Oh, right. We're not done yet. I'm going to get you their actions for the next month. That felt really weird. I was like, no, that can't be it. So let's see what action they're going to take in the next month, in the next 4 weeks, whenever you find this. And I said this for every other pile. If you're watching this when I post it, and then it pops up like a month from now or 2 months from now, watch it. Like if it pops up or if it just starts randomly playing on your YouTube or it pops up in your recommended and you think, I've already watched that reading, watch it again, because what I've learned is that when readings that I've watched pop up again, there's a message that I need to hear that day in that reading. The same goes for pick a card readings, and I get that all the time with other readers. If one of my pick a card, I know I haven't done one in a while, but if one of my pick a card readings pops up and you think, I've already watched that one, maybe pick a different pile. Or maybe you end up choosing the same pile and there's just a message that you really need to hear in it. Anyway, let's look at their actions in the next 4 weeks. We have tend. And we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about moving into calmer waters. It is about a reconnection. And we have tend. So this person will be reconnecting with you, expressing that they want to fix and mend this connection. The Six of Swords, this is not about, you know, I'm not seeing someone who's coming in and like proposing to you right away. I'm seeing with the Six of Swords, that's about reconnection. That's about, it's almost like testing the waters, seeing if enough time has passed where the two of you can come together. And it's about, I don't want to say it's about getting their foot in the door, but it's a little like getting their foot in the door. It's almost like they want to come in and reconnect and see if you're open to tending to this connection, mending this connection. And it is about repairing a disconnect, repairing a connection after a disconnection. And again, that doesn't mean it doesn't lead to, like, clearly this person sees you as marriage material and they see a long-term future with you. But this feels more to me like someone coming in and, you know, wanting to reconnect with you and just move into calmer waters to see if you even want to reconnect with them, if that makes sense. So that's what we see for the next month. And I don't, if this person is not coming forward, it's because they're still tending to those lessons they need to learn. So just give them some time, is what I'm hearing. We do have the Knight of Wands on the bottom. And the Knight of Wands is about action. I know that I talk a lot about how the Knight of Wands is a runner, which it is. But the Knight of Wands is also the energy of sudden action. So it does feel like this person will be taking action towards you. So let's get your channeled messages. We have responsibilities. So this person could have a lot of responsibilities that they're dealing with. Or they could have, you know, I did see something about you possibly overgiving. So maybe they were giving to other situations. Maybe for some of you it involved children. We have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. And we have unworthy. You're a better person than I am. All right. So, you know, it's possible this person hurt you with that energy, or they just were lacking the confidence, you know? We have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. This is, maybe your person has ADHD. Again, I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to try to challenge the black and white thinking of if they wanted to, they would. Especially the fact that I mentioned ADHD with the Knight of Swords. People with ADHD procrastinate. It doesn't mean they're bad people. People with ADHD become intimidated by things that they put off. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. You know, I can just give you an example of me in my own life with ADHD. My kids are homeschooled. And I remember it was like 2 years ago. I had to do their report cards and I put it off for like I put it off for a very long time, like 6 months. It was terrible. And I even had the people at the homeschooling place saying like, you really need to send us those reports. And in my mind, because I had put it off, the longer I put it off, the bigger it became in my mind. Like the scarier it became in my mind, and the more of a task, like it felt like more and more and more like a huge task that was insurmountable. the longer that someone with ADHD puts something off, the bigger a monster it becomes in their brain, I'm telling you. And you know what? I could have kicked myself when I finally sat down to do it. When I finally sat down to do those report cards, it took me like an hour and then it was done. And I had spent 6 months stressing out about it, losing sleep over it, avoiding it, being afraid of it, like making a big deal out of it in my monkey mind. When in reality, it took me an hour and I felt so much better after I did it. So you could be, you know, your person could be someone who like put off communicating with you even though they knew they had to. And like the longer they put it off, the bigger it becomes, the bigger of an obstacle it becomes. So anyway, it's not always so black and white. Human beings are complicated. Look, we have conversation. What was I just saying? Anyway, so this person is aware that they've taken some time, and that could be part of what's holding them back, is that they're overthinking how much time they're taking, which, you know, to someone who doesn't struggle with that, the logical thought would be, what is the problem? Just pick up the phone and call me. But it's more complicated than that, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, so this person's aware that they've taken too long. And I think that's part of what stops them now from coming in, is they know they've taken too long. Anyway, we're going to get 4 messages from your person. 4 messages. We have self-love. I am still trying to heal. And remember, I said that with tend. I said if there is a delay, it's because this person is still tending to their own healing. And again, that black and white thinking, people on social media, if they wanted to, they would. It's not that simple. Look, we have commitment. I am not surprised that came out. I am not surprised. I want you to be a part of my future. And you know what? We did have that energy of, I feel unworthy of you. You're a better person than I am. So that's what we need to see with your person, is that they're learning to love themselves. Otherwise, how are they ever going to show up for you? We have soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Okay. Whenever these 2 cards come out, they always feel connected to the viewer. I don't know why that is, but every time I use this deck, when these 2 cards come out, I always feel like it's the viewer that felt that way. So I wasn't happy with the way things were going. I felt like you didn't care. And remember, I mentioned that you could have overgiven to this person. You could have gave and gave and gave. Typical, you know, divine feminine. You could have offered them this beautiful flower and they were just like, whatever, I don't care. They didn't appreciate it. I'm seeing the 4 of Cups, so they maybe took you for granted. And look, we have chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. I feel like that's you. I don't know. I feel like that's you. I'm going to get another card to confirm. Can I get one more card for this person, please? Unfinished business. And regret. I wish this had never happened. Unfinished business. We still have things left to resolve and discuss. So yeah, that's your reading, my friend. So as always, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, my Leos, and welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a reading about how your person is thinking and feeling about you. I'm going to try my best not to deep dive too much, but I just can't help myself. And we're going to get 4 oracle cards to see how this person is thinking and feeling about you. Then we're going to get a few tarot cards to see their thoughts and feelings. And then I'm going to pull 2 tarot cards to see what action they will be taking towards you in the next month. And then I'm going to get a few channeled messages. So like I said, I'm not really doing a deep dive. This is just a check-in. But let's get right into it, Leo. So I hope you're doing well. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the deck and just see what the first card that we cut open to is. I've been trying not to cut it right in the middle. We have peace. So this person could feel like you're their peace, you're their harmony. Maybe you're a very peaceful person. Maybe you brought this person a lot of peace. Let's shuffle. What am I doing? I'm trying to jump right into shuffling, but I need to properly shuffle this deck. We have distance, so there could be physical or emotional distance between the two of you right now. Someone could be moving. Take that as it resonates. That won't be for all of you. We have fresh start, new beginning, start over, square one. So maybe this person feels like you're moving away from them, starting new. You know, I don't know why I'm seeing Bridget Jones. You know when Daniel Cleaver is an absolute poo-poo to her? And she spends like one day crying in her bathtub, and then she's like, fuck this, I'm gonna work on myself. And she like empowers herself, and she gets a new job, and she has a glow up. That could be you right now. It's also symbolic of this person feeling and thinking about a fresh start with you. Now I'm hearing Come Together by the Beatles. Is that what it's called? Come Together right now? Anyway, we have immature. So this person could have played games with you. You know, what the heck is with the music in this pile? Now I'm hearing Quit Playing Games with My Heart, which I think is the Backstreet Boys. There's like just movies and songs coming at me for you. That was weird. Quit playing games with my heart. This person could have been playing games with your heart. Maybe your person was a big poo-poo head. Like I don't know why I said that, but like I said that about Daniel Cleaver in Bridget Jones's Diary. I think that was his name. Could have been, your person's name could be Daniel. We have nostalgia, 6 of Cups. So clearly this is someone from your past who's thinking about you. Again, maybe you've been moving on. There's a lot of music coming through. Anyway, that quit playing games with my heart is now stuck in my mind. All right, so let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you. We have intuition. So this person feels like you have very strong intuition. It also shows me that this person feels an intuitive connection with you. Their gut feeling is that this isn't over. Their gut feeling is that there's meant to be more and that they're meant to be connected to you. So clearly this person feels like an intuitive connection with you. I just said that. Like I said, that's interesting. There is this energy where I feel like they see you as someone who is highly intuitive. And it's interesting that this came out because the line that I was hearing from Quit Playing Games with My Heart, I should have known from the start. So this person, like, I don't, as I was saying that line, it feels like that was your person. Like, I should have known from the start that I should have treated you better and I should have valued you, is what I'm hearing. And maybe you're someone who's highly intuitive and you could see this person was playing games with you, but you believed in their potential, or you thought they could change, or you thought, maybe I'm imagining that. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's what's coming through. Anyway, what's interesting is there's this other message here that something is coming. It's like a message for you that keep going. Something good is coming. So take that as it resonates. But yeah, let's check in with your person and see how they're thinking and feeling about you. How is this person thinking? I'll take that one. I'm not going to take all those. That's crazy business. We have water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like this person, I was seeing Bridget Jones crying in her bathtub. So this person could be feeling quite emotional about you with that water sign. We have summer. So this person sees you as their sunshine. This person sees you as their happiness. You could have a very healing quality to you. Something could have happened in the summer. Maybe you met in the summer. Clearly your birthday is in the summer if this is your sun sign. But something could have happened in the summer, like you could have met, or maybe you have memories in the summer that they're thinking about, or maybe that's when you separated. We have listen, intuition. So it definitely feels like this person feels a very intuitive pull towards you, a very intuitive connection with you. Like their heart, their soul says it's you. And maybe their mind got in their way, you know? Something about listen. They want you to hear them out. Again, you could be dealing with a water sign. This person, remember I said there's a message about keep going. You're almost there. This person could unexpectedly reach out to you. Let's get 2 more for how this person is thinking and feeling about you. Or there could have been a tower moment in the summer. We have leave. So you could have walked away from this person, or they could have walked away from you with that card. And then we have apology. So it feels like this person needs to apologize for walking away from this connection, or they want to apologize for whatever made you walk away. Take that as it resonates. Somebody walked away from this connection, possibly in the summer. But anyway, underneath keep going, I also saw the winter card, which is December, January, February. So it feels like this could be coming in quickly, but we'll have to see. We have dreams, divine guidance, believe, pay attention. Man, the universe is really working hard with this person. Not only does this person have a gut feeling about you and an intuitive connection with you, but they're also having dreams about you. It's like their guides. I bet you their guides are sending them a lot of signs and synchronicities about you so that they never stop thinking about you. Or like seeing the make of your car, or seeing someone with the same name as you, seeing people that look like you, especially if you're at a distance. Like this person could see someone that looks like you and do a double take. Anyway, with this dreams, this person is having dreams about you. And I often talk in my readings about how that happens to help us process things. So this person could be having dreams. Never give someone the opportunity to waste your time. Interesting. That was an affirmation as I was checking the... That's interesting. As I was checking the alignment of this video, that's the affirmation that popped down. So you could have felt like this person wasted a lot of your time. You could be in the energy where you don't want to give them another chance, which is fine. Maybe you're moving on. Anyway, what I was talking about with dreams is sometimes we can have dreams where we replay certain tower moments or events with that soul contract to help us process those memories. So this person could be having dreams of when you walked away or when they walked away. They could be having dreams where they see you like walking away in the distance, and no matter what they do, they can never get your attention. They can never catch up with you. They can never connect with you. This person could also be having dreams about good times. You know, they could be having dreams where they're connecting with you, and it's causing them to wake up and feel a strong presence of your energy when they wake up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you've had dreams like that. I know I have. We have life partner, love of a lifetime, stable. So this person could be having dreams where you're like growing old together, or where you're getting married. And again, the universe is really giving it to this person when it comes to you. That's what I'm hearing. Like they're really trying to get them to realize that it's intuition they're feeling when it comes to you. You know, their heart is calling for you. You're a dream come true to them, apparently. All right, so that's what we have for you, my friend. Look, underneath, my guides told me to look underneath apology, and we have commitment anxiety. And look at how they're seeing you as someone they want to commit to. For some of you, you could be counterparts. Maybe you triggered this person's runner energy. So let's get into tarot. I'm using this. I'm obsessed with this deck. I'm a little obsessed with this deck. It's okay. So let's see. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut it in some random place for our first message. So where do I want to cut it? I'm feeling this one. This one. We have the Magician. So they're feeling like they need to take action. They need to be the ones to make something happen with you. This person, the Magician, they're like, come on now. They're actively manifesting you because they're thinking about you all the time. Because like I said, the universe is giving them constant reminders of you So they're actively manifesting you because they're thinking about you all the time. With the Magician, it does look like this person wants to make something happen here. I just saw the 10 of Cups and the Lovers. Oh my goodness. The Emperor, what the heck is happening? This could be your divine counterpart. We do have the Emperor here. So, you know, if this was your counterpart, you could have triggered a lot in them. You could have triggered a lot in them is what I'm hearing. And, you know, counterpart energy, you could have felt like this person was playing games with you. Quit playing games with me. The counterpart journey is no joke. I felt like I was losing my mind at one point. Because sometimes on the counterpart journey, your mind and your heart do not align. It's like your mind is telling you one thing and your soul is telling you something completely different. That goes for both counterparts. And it can be confusing, you know? We have the 6 of Swords, so this person could feel like you're moving on without them. I feel like the 6 of Swords, there could have recently been some sort of lesson learned. It's also the energy of wanting to repair a disconnect. So this person, whoops, wanting to repair a disconnect. One more shuffle. We've got the 2 of Cups, communication, wanting to engage in an honest conversation. Interesting. 2 of Cups, beautiful. There's a lot of love energy coming out, you know? All right, so let's see how this person is thinking and feeling about my Leos. I have a set of twins that are Leos. We have the 3 of Pentacles, wanting to work things out, wanting to get on the same page. For some of you, this person maybe sees that you're collaborating with someone else, or maybe they think you're involved with someone at work. Take it as it resonates. But this is someone who wants to work things out with you and reconnect. We have the Star. So this person still feels that connection with you. They still have hope that the 2 of you can work this out, even though for some of you, I'm hearing, like, when I said that, I heard laughing. So, like, I heard, yeah, right. Like, I heard somebody start laughing when I said that. So maybe for some of you, the ship has sailed, you know, which is fine. But this person still has hope the 2 of you can work together as a team and get on the same page. This person could also be watching you at work. Take that as it resonates. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries or a Gemini. What else did I see? I think that was all I saw right now. So yeah, let's see. How is your person currently feeling and thinking about you, Leo? How are they currently thinking and feeling? We have the Page of Wands and Discovery. So for some of you, they could be watching online. But we have Page of Wands. It feels to me like this person has had some sort of epiphany over you with the Discovery card and the Page of Wands. It feels like they've had some sort of epiphany about you. The Page of Wands, like, this is someone feeling inspired to take action. This is someone whose intuition is telling them to take action. They could be younger than you. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It also... I can't forget that apology card. So you could have, like, this person could have had a fear of commitment. They could have failed to commit to you. And look, now they're seeing you as commitment energy, commitment material, love of a lifetime, life partner. But they also could have been unreliable in the past. Or maybe they thought this was just a fling or like a summer fling. Take it as it resonates. That won't be for everybody. So let's continue on. How's this person thinking and feeling about you? We have the 5 of Swords, like they sabotaged this connection. Remember how I was hearing quit playing games with my heart? The 5 of Swords is about playing games. So this person could have been playing games with your heart. Let's get 2 more, please, Spirit, for how this person is thinking and feeling. About Leo. One more, please. One more. We've got the 8 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is in their head about you. And remember how I said this type of connection, like if you are a counterpart, it can be very confusing because you go from your head to your heart, from your head to your heart. And a lot of the time, in my experience, not anymore, but I had points of my journey where my head and heart were at war with each other. Like my heart and my intuition was saying one thing and my mind was saying a completely different story. And then I'd go online and I'd see all this very like black and white, if they wanted to, they would, and this and that and blah, 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 which confused me even further. But anyway, this is someone who is feeling inspired to take action towards you, but I feel like this person knows they sabotaged this connection in some way with the Five of Swords. And remember when I saw the Six of Swords, I said a lesson must have been learned. And I think that it had to do with this Five of Swords. So this person, you know, they could have self-sabotaged this connection. And I explained it in a reading yesterday that some of that self-sabotage is learned behavior. Some of that self-sabotage comes from how we learned how to protect ourselves as children. And I'm not here to make excuses for anyone. But as someone on this healing journey, I have my own self-sabotaging tendencies. You know, I explained it to someone in one of those earth readings I did yesterday. I explained how for a long time I struggled, and I still do. I struggled with fear of abandonment. So in my relationships, I would prematurely break up with someone. Like I would create a fight and then I would break up with them to see if they actually cared about me and actually wanted to be there. And I would know if they said, you know what, fine, we're done. I would get my answer like, okay, they don't want to fight for this. They don't want to be here. And I know that sounds completely effed up. That's like, again, that's a behavior I learned in childhood that stems from a childhood wound. I'm not making excuses for this person. This person needs to heal that about themselves. You know, I've worked very hard to heal my self-sabotaging tendencies. I still have self-sabotaging tendencies. My point is that I'm not here to make excuses for your person, but we all have self-sabotaging tendencies within us, and it comes from unhealed wounds. It comes from not having our needs met as children. It comes from the way we learn to protect ourselves in past connections. Anyway, I'm rambling a little bit. So Five of Swords, this person does feel like they messed this connection up, like they sabotaged this connection. They could have, you know, you could have felt like they were playing mind games with you, because I keep hearing that, quit playing games with my heart. Then what's interesting is we have the King of Pentacles. So this is someone who sees long-term potential with you. They see commitment with you with the King of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Cups, which everything about your reading was talking about intuition, this person feeling intuitively guided to you. And this is that the Knight of Cups is the most, to me as a reader, is the most intuitive card in, well, maybe not. The Moon and the High Priestess are very intuitive. And the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. But anyway, the Knight of Cups listens to, like, for example, the King of Cups uses their intuition and their mind. You know, their intuition and their mind are in flow with one another. They agree with one another. The Knight of Cups follows their intuition no matter what. So even if it doesn't make logical sense, they follow their intuition. And that's how this person feels about you. We do have this person wanting to rekindle things with you, wanting that fresh start with you, with the Knight of Cups. They want to revisit this connection and see if you can make it work, because they see a future with you. With the Eight of Swords, this is showing me that this person is very much in their head right now about this connection. They're overthinking it. They feel at a distance from you. And the whole reason that I started talking about childhood wounding and self-sabotage is this Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords can symbolize trauma that can be healed. You know, trauma can be healed. So it does feel like this person, you know, wants to come towards you, but maybe they feel like they can't come towards you right now. Maybe they feel like there's something stopping them. With the Eight of Swords, that's like self-imposed prison. So it feels like their mind, you know, keeps them from coming towards you and investing in this connection. And in that sense, they're still self-sabotaging, if that makes sense. This person could also feel like you've cut them off. I'm just noticing the scissors around this bunny's neck. The whole point of the Eight of Swords is that it's a self-imposed prison. You know, for example, this poor bunny feels like it's stuck because there's clouds and lightning all around and it feels trapped. But bunny, those clouds are on strings and you have a pair of scissors around your neck and you could take those scissors out and cut those clouds away. It's a self-imposed prison. So it's definitely like exactly like I said about how, oh my gosh, hang on. Oh, my nerves. Do you know, I think it's very interesting that the minute I picked up that Eight of Swords card, my dog started barking. Because that's kind of what the Eight of Swords is. Now I'm slurring my words. Maybe your person has a drinking problem. Because that's what the Eight of Swords is. It's like a lot of mental chatter. It's like overthinking. It's being stuck in your head. So clearly this person is like in a push-pull with their own intuition and mind right now when it comes to you. So it'll be interesting to see what their actions are. The other thing I wanted to... Whoa, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to show you this. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is that on the bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I did peek earlier, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So for how this person feels about you, they know that if they're going to come towards you, they need to make changes and adjustments and end cycles and heal if they're going to come towards you, because it feels like they need to grow into a better version of themselves if they're going to be with you, because maybe that's how they see you. Maybe they do have you up on a pedestal with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe they look up to you. Maybe you're older than them. Maybe you make more money. Maybe you have more stability. Maybe you've done more healing. Maybe you get a lot of attention. I don't know. But it's like this person has you up on a pedestal, and they know that if they're going to come towards you, they need to work on themselves. So what's keeping them stuck could be that they still feel like there's adjustments that they need to make in their own life, whether those are personal adjustments, like location adjustments. Maybe you are at a distance with this person. White truck. Anyway, underneath when I peeked, we have the Empress, and that's what I mean. Like, whoa, okay, that's why this person, and I had the Emperor in the shuffle. And I feel like this person knows that if they're going to come towards you, they need to come in that Emperor energy because you are the Empress. It's also showing me that this person feels like you're busy working on yourself, focusing on yourself. This is a very independent energy. You could be getting a lot of attention from people right now. You could be glowing up. And we have the Empress. So they're seeing you as someone who's not chasing, you're attracting. You're just focusing on yourself, what you can control, tending to your own garden. And then underneath that, we have the Lovers. That's why I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Because I feel like this person, like if you have a picture of the two of you together, I feel like this person is looking at pictures. But clearly this person feels this divine love connection with you. And I wouldn't be surprised if you resonate as a counterpart. All right, so let's see what action they'll be taking in the next month. It's really, like I said, I'm seeing a push and pull between their intuition, their mind, possibly even work. Like they could be very focused on evolving at work. But anyway, let's see what their action will be for the next month. For the next 4 weeks, what action will this person be taking or not taking? What action will this person be taking in the next month? We have the Seven of Wands. You have a lot coming out. Well, we have the Lovers. That's the other Lovers card. So let me just see what this is about. Oh my gosh. We have the Lovers. And then we have the Emperor. So it does feel like timing with tarot isn't always accurate. You'll hear a lot of readers say that. Timing isn't always accurate because divine timing doesn't run on like a muggle clock, you know? In that sense, time is an illusion. Anyway, so for some of you, like it might take this person more than a month because what I'm seeing energetically is that this person is going to take action towards you when they've learned how to love themselves and when they feel like they're on your level. And like I said, right now, it's like they have you up on a pedestal. They see you as someone who's better than them. Anyway. Well, there's a lot happening here. I almost don't want to take all of these cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, so I feel, and Strength. So I feel like this person sees you as their counterpart because we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Spirit's telling me to take the two that I first saw, so those are the two that I'm going to take. But for the next month, I might have to clarify this because the Seven of Wands can be about boundaries. So for example, if you put up boundaries with this person, it feels like this person wants to respect those boundaries. It could also be that this person, you know, there could be, there's something about outside influences or external factors that are stopping them from coming in. And with this 10 card, I need to get one more. Spirit's telling me to get one more. I feel hesitation in this energy. It's like this person thinking about, like if you think about Eight of Wands is communication. And Seven of Wands to me, like this is someone who's getting ready to communicate. But this 10 card is giving me the energy that they're tending to themselves right now. And for some people, like they'll say that's selfish. I feel like your person needs to tend to themselves. I think there's things they need to heal about themselves. I feel like they do need to work on their confidence. And that's what I mean about this energy on the bottom. There's two Lovers cards in this deck. One of them involves the two foxes. The other one involves this, it's almost like self-love because you see this mouse reflecting, learning how to love themselves before they take action. So I feel like this person does need to work on themselves before taking action towards you. So this Seven of Wands and 10 could be that this person still needs time before they come in. So maybe in the next 4 weeks, they're not coming in. You're the only pile. That's not true. There was another pile where there was no action, but there was delayed action. But you're the only pile that I mentioned that thing about timing and about how with connections like these, you can't depend on muggle time because there's so many layers to what needs to happen before this person takes action. So it feels like before this person takes action, they need to lower their defenses. So maybe this is someone who is very defensive. Those defenses need to come down. They need to tend to themselves, heal themselves, learn a little bit about self-love before they take action towards you, the Emperor. So let me just clarify this. If it spits out one more card that's like delays, then we know they're not taking action within the next month. But before I even looked at those cards, I felt a hesitation with your person because I'm feeling such a push-pull with them right here. And you know what? Think about it big picture. To your ego, if I'm saying I don't see them taking action within the next month, your ego might be like going crazy right now, or your ego might be like, oh my gosh, another month. I can't wait another month. But think about the big picture. Would you rather have this person come in when they're in this push-pull energy between their head and their heart? Because if they come in that energy, they're just going to confuse you. They're just going to be inconsistent. Or would you rather wait a month and have them come in healed? You know, think about it like that. Think about it like, for some reason, I'm getting the urge to describe a cake to you, like cooking. I talk about baking cakes sometimes in my readings. Not that I bake cakes. But would you rather pull that cake out of the oven prematurely and eat a raw cake that's going to give you a bellyache? Or would you rather wait until that cake is done and then eat it in all its deliciousness? Anyway, that's how I'm being told to tell you to look at it. Think big picture. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Let's get one more to confirm actions. One more to confirm actions. Yeah, see? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's that hesitation I was feeling. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It shows that this person is coming in for commitment, but they're coming in slow and steady. Look at that snail on top of that head. So this, like, look, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. There's an offer coming. It's funny that I just described that cake thing to you, because the other thing that I sometimes do is I talk about planting a seed. So again, no, the cake analogy was enough, or whatever you call it. That was enough. But this person, for some of you, this person is coming in very slowly because they're still working on themselves. And again, would you rather them think about how our society is nowadays? Everything is instant. Like, I get upset when I go on Amazon and my package isn't here like the next day because I'm so spoiled by it, right? Sometimes I'll look at things and it'll say 7-day shipping and I'll be like, forget that. I'm not buying that. Because we live in a society where we want things instantly, instant gratification. So again, think about it this way. Would you rather have the unhealed version of this person who's probably going to make your belly ache? Or do you want to let this person do what they need to do so that they can come in right? Anyway, that's what I have for you, Leo. There is a stable offer coming. There is a stable offer coming. Keep focusing on you, is what I'm hearing. Keep doing you. So let's get... I just cut the deck. We have soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So you're teaching this person lessons about themselves. Look, soul tie, soul contract, soul tie. Clearly, you and this person are connected. I always feel connected to you. And now I'm hearing that, do you long to be interlinked, or whatever that thing is that I always hear? Or I'm seeing, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's this really great representation. If you're meant to be together, you will. The universe will always bring you back together. And it's a feminine and a masculine walking on a spinning platform. And sometimes the masculine stops and runs into the feminine, and sometimes the feminine stops and the masculine runs into them. It's, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's that's what I'm seeing right now. We have destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So it feels like this person knows that whatever path they're on doesn't feel like it's in alignment with them, because you are what feels like you're their destiny. And that's why it doesn't matter what path they take. It's not going to feel like the right path, because it's not the right path. Anyway, Leo, geez, I'm getting all passionate in your reading. We have unfinished business, bottom of the deck. We still have things left to resolve and discuss. Yep. All right. So let's see how this person is. Channeled messages from your person. We're going to get 4. 2 more. Well, I don't believe in accidents. Look at that. I have never felt a passion this intense. And back to that, time is an illusion. Time doesn't mean shit. Doesn't, like, I'm hearing, it doesn't. Do you swear? Because now I'm swearing. Anyway, I don't normally swear in my readings that much. But I said to Aries, I said, it doesn't matter how long you've known this person. Time doesn't mean anything when it comes to a soul connection. What's underneath you? Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Look, we have Six of Cups energy on the bottom. I miss our inside jokes. So this is someone heavily reminiscing about you, heavily thinking about you. And maybe you feel that. Maybe you're thinking about them. So I asked for 2 more and Spirit gave us 4. So we'll start with these 2. We have reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. This is someone who wants to give to you and be able to give to you. So if they're not coming in yet, it's because they can't give to you like this. And their higher self is not going to let them come in until they can actually be consistent, is what I'm hearing. Again, would you rather have them come in right now and have that instant gratification? I'm hearing, yes, I would. I'd like the validation. Or would you rather wait and have this equal give and take and reciprocity? Soul tie, I always feel connected to you. Confirmation on that one. We have irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So this person knows no one has ever loved them the way you do. They feel like you're irreplaceable. We have indecisive, and that's what I was feeling here. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Intuition, mind, intuition, mind. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So maybe this person isn't ready to come in. Or maybe when you were with them, they were very indecisive. And guess what? I don't know why I'm getting so boo in this reading, but social media will tell you someone who's indecisive isn't worth your time and energy. And guess what? If you deep dive like I do on wounds, indecisiveness comes from a place of childhood wounding where someone made the wrong decision and they were heavily punished, or as a child, they were given too many decisions or too many options. And what I mean by that is, like, I'll just use me and like the father of my children as an example. As a child, I made the wrong decision. I got punished, like very like harshly punished, physically punished, and it traumatized me as a child. So as an adult, I struggled to make decisions. I really struggled to make decisions because deep down, my inner child, my wounded inner child, thought that if I made the wrong decision, I would get punished. So I had a really hard time making decisions. My partner was raised with a mother who always gave him like 10 options. Like it would boggle my mind when I would hang out with her because she would like offer you something and then she would be like, well, do you want to go here to eat? Or we could go here. Or if you don't want to do that, we could pick up a picnic. Or if you don't want to do that, we could do this. Or if you don't want to do that, we could do this. And, you know, even just talking about her, I can see where hers probably came from childhood wounding. Like her giving all those options probably came from an unhealed place within her. But because of that, because as a child, he was always given like 10 options. As a child, he was always given like all of these options, all of these choices. As an adult, he had a hard time making a decision. So again, we shouldn't be so quick to demonize people just because they're not perfect. Anyway, I don't know why I'm like so... I don't know why this is coming out in your reading, Leo. I apologize. I think you got it the worst. Like, I think you got all my rants. We have hope. I haven't given up hope on us yet, which I saw with the star card. And we have escape. I left when things got hard. So this could have been someone who, again, I'm not here to make excuses for people. I'm here to try to get you to understand that people aren't perfect. And again, we're complicated human beings. And if this person did leave when things got hard, it's because first of all, for some of you, it could be because you're counterparts. And one of the things that the divine feminine is supposed to do is trigger this layer within the divine masculine, a layer that masculine needs to heal from and break free from. Or, you know, you could have been dealing with an avoidant who it was because they didn't have their needs met as a child. So please take all of those rants as they resonate. Leo, you got it the worst. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I'm going to leave it here, but I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, my Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know why it tickles me when I say Sagittarius. You're the only sign I do that for. I don't know why it tickles me so, but it does. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. This is nice. I'm hitting record and right away I'm feeling like really high vibrational energy. I'm also feeling called, as I was hitting record, I was looking at these numbers here and we've got 1122 and 1221. And just if you're a counterpart, I feel called to mention you may be a counterpart. Like you may resonate with this if you're a counterpart. Those are very counterparty numbers. 1221 is a very twin flame number to me. And, you know, it's mirrored. And I know that one of the signs of, well, I've heard, I mean, there's so much information out there, but I've heard that one of the angel numbers that you see as a sign of union is 1122. So maybe you're seeing 1122 everywhere, or you're seeing lots of ones and twos. The fact that you have all these ones and twos here made me think of counterparts. Anyway, Sagittarius, this is going to be, like, it won't be too deep of a reading. We're just going to check in with your person and see how they're thinking and feeling about this connection. Please only take what resonates. Sometimes, you know, I get multiple downloads about different situations. They're not all going to resonate. And if they do, that's great. If they don't, it doesn't mean that this wasn't your reading. Check your other placements, you know, but that's why someone asked me, why do you say take what resonates? That's why I say it, because sometimes I get like I did a reading earlier where I got 3 different downloads about the situation. So that's just symbolic of me picking up on different collective energies. But yeah, let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's see how this person is feeling about you. I don't know. The Page of Wands was this just fell off my tarot deck. So this person could be feeling inspired to come towards you. But let's just get into it. So I'm going to get 4 oracle cards for you, and we're going to have a look at how this person is thinking and feeling about you. Then I'm going to get some tarot cards to see their thoughts and feelings only, and then 2 tarot cards to see what action they may be taking in the next month. So let's have a look. Where do I want to cut the deck? Where do I want to cut the deck? Here, right there. We have offer, gift, date, commitment. So it seems like you could have an offer coming in with that pentacle, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. Take it as it resonates. We have separation. So it feels like you're in separation with this person, which I'm not surprised. That seems to be, that seems to be my mission, is to help people in separation. So we have, I don't know if you just saw that happened to me earlier, but the deck wouldn't shuffle and it ended up cutting open to this: intimacy, love, closeness, affection, sexual chemistry. So you could be in separation with someone who's really missing that closeness and affection. That could be what that Page of Wands is about too. Let's see what else comes out. We have winter and strength. So it ended up on strength. Courage, stability, inner power. So this person could feel like you're very courageous, you're very stable, you have a lot of inner power. You could have also triggered this person to reflect and go within. Maybe you triggered their ego. That's also the strength card. So Leo energy, they could feel like an unbreakable bond with you is what I'm hearing. We have relax, downtime, a break, 4 of Swords. So right now they're feeling like you are possibly taking a break from them. And I'm hearing like, I didn't want to take a break. They made me, or, you know, they instigated this break. which I have to tell you, if that's the case, then it was meant to be. Like they were guided to do that by their intuition because something wasn't working. Let's shuffle one more time. We have healing and anxiety. So you could have triggered this person to heal. Maybe they're anxious with how much you've healed, or they could be anxious about taking accountability or acknowledging the work that they needed to do. Like maybe the thought of healing and taking accountability made them nervous, made them anxious. You know, I often talk about how I just went on a real rant in Leo's pile, which I'm not going to do that to you, Sagittarius. I will not do that to you. But when someone doesn't want to take accountability or has a hard time apologizing, it usually stems from something that happened to them. Either they spent their whole childhood apologizing, and their parents didn't care. So they just learned like, it doesn't matter if I apologize or not. Or maybe they had parents who never took accountability, who had a really hard time taking accountability, and they learned that behavior. Anyway, again, I'm not here to make excuses for your person. I'm here to try and challenge the black and white thinking that society and the programmed thinking that society kind of pushes down our throat. Like, I can't tell you how many times I go on Instagram and it's just pushed down my throat about if they wanted to, they would, and all this black and white thinking. And if your person isn't avoidant, like they're bad. Anyway, I guess I'm doing one more shuffle. Spying. So this person keeping an eye on you online. All right, so let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you, Sagittarius. We have soulmate, strong connection. Well, what did I say about all those ones and twos? So you could be counterparts. We have intuition. So they have a very intuitive, you could be dealing with a Leo, but you could have a very intuitive connection with this person. This person clearly, their gut feeling is that you are a soulmate, that there's something stronger that's going on beneath the surface in this connection. This person definitely feels this very strong soulmate connection with you. And again, what did I say? If this person put space in between you, their intuition told them to do that for a reason. Their higher self was kind of taking the reins of that chariot and saying, you know what? You need to take a step back and work on yourself, you know? Not you, them. But I mean, if you're counterparts, it's about both of you. As a reader, you know, especially with counterparts, it's not, I know I spend a lot of time talking about what your person is doing and what they're working on. But it's a two-way street. Like, you're both meant to be healing and evolving. Anyway, did I already cut the deck? I already cut the deck. So let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you, Sagittarius. So you could be neurodivergent. Take that as it resonates. Don't ask me why. That just came through from my guides. So let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you. Perspective, new perspective, anxiety, twin flame. What did I, like, come on now. You're the only sign so far. I still haven't done the water sign. You're the only sign that card came out. And that is, we have 4 cards here. So that's your bottom of the deck energy. You're the only sign where that came out. And that's what I started with talking about. That's interesting. So we have anxiety, stress, worry, overthinking, and perspective. Look from a different angle, change, open mind. And, you know, we did see that this person is possibly watching you online. So maybe something they're seeing online is showing them a different perspective of you. Remember how I said when I go online, like on Instagram sometimes, that all that information about black and white thinking is just kind of crammed down my throat sometimes. And whenever that happens, it's like, I know I need to take a step back from Instagram so that my algorithm can fix itself. But the way that I spoke about that, possibly your person stumbled upon some information about soulmates, or like, I can think of some actually where there are people who say, do you wonder why you can't stop thinking about this person? Studies show that if you're thinking about someone, they're thinking about you too. So maybe this person has stumbled upon something either on your, like maybe they've seen something about you that's changed their mind about you or given them a different perspective of you. Or maybe they've seen something else. Like maybe they've stumbled across information about soulmates or twin flames even. It happens, you know? We do have stress, worry, and overthinking. And what I'm getting is that this person is worried that they won't be able to change the way you view them. So maybe this person like made a lot of mistakes, or maybe this person did have something that they really needed to change about themselves. And they're worried that you won't be able to, that you won't change your mind about them. Like maybe you cut this person off, or maybe you said, you know, call me never. I just feel like this person is worrying that you won't be open to receiving them. You won't be open to hearing them out. Maybe this person is worried they can't change your mind. Maybe you said, my mind is made up. That's not going to be for all of you. Again, that's what I was saying in the beginning. That download that I'm getting won't be for all of you. The other thing I'm seeing is this could have been someone who, when you were together, they could have been very stressed out. They could have been worried about a lot of things. They could have been overthinking this connection, always in their mind, always, you know, overthinking, stressed out. Maybe they were over analytical. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who has like anxiety problems, you know, a chronic overthinker, you know, over analysis paralysis is what I'm hearing. But now that there's been this separation, they're seeing things clearly. They have a new perspective of this connection. Yeah, we have healing. Yes, we have healing. So maybe this person is worried that since you've healed, like maybe they've watched you heal and change, maybe they're worried that since you've healed, you won't give them another chance, or you've outgrown them, or you are too healed for them, you know? We have jealous. So someone could have been jealous here. This person could feel like maybe you were quite jealous within this connection with them. And, you know, jealousy, again, is another thing that comes from an unhealed place. It comes from lack of self-confidence. So I was taught, like, if you're jealous, that makes you a bad person, or it's something to be ashamed of. And I said in a reading yesterday, I grew up in I was a very jealous person, and I still struggle with it. Like, I can remember when I was like 6 or 7, if my friend would talk to someone else, another friend, I would immediately start thinking, like, I would immediately get jealous. It looked like jealousy, but what was going on within me was, I'm afraid I'm not good enough. I'm afraid my friend is going to like that friend more. And I would start like overthinking and snowballing and like, oh my gosh, what if they start hanging out all the time? What if they become best friends? What if my friend never wants to talk to me again? Like, it just snowballed. And again, jealousy doesn't mean you're a bad person. It comes from an insecure place. Or, you know, I'm even hearing the example, like, for example, if this is someone who didn't give you enough time and energy, you could have become jealous of the things they gave time and energy to, which again is a normal human response. It does show that we need to heal some of those things. But anyway, it's also possible that this person is, again, this is what I mean about downloads. It's also possible that this person is jealous of the healing that you've done. And I don't mean jealous in like, they're hateful towards you, but they could be envious of how much healing you've done. Maybe green eyes could be very symbolic, but maybe they're, you know, they're jealous that you have, maybe they're jealous that you have healed. Maybe they're jealous that you have no problem taking accountability and acknowledging difficult self-truths. Maybe they see you healing and evolving and rising like the phoenix you are, and they're jealous. Like maybe they're jealous of the people who get to hang around with you. there's some sort of jealousy within this reading. So take all those messages as they resonate. And yeah, twin flame on the bottom. We also have focused on career. So right now you could be very focused on your career. So yeah, take all those as it resonates, but we do have twin flame on the bottom. So they clearly feel this one-of-a-kind, unexplainable, confusing at times connection with you. You could be dealing with a Leo. I spent a lot of time in Leo's energy talking about the counterpart connection and about how, you know, at times during the counterpart connection, your mind and your heart can be in very different places and actually at war with each other about the connection. So let's get into your tarot. Let's cut the deck for the first card. Again, I'm cutting it not in the middle because I'm spitting all over myself. Gross. Where do I want to cut it? I kind of want to cut it right here. Let me see if I can get it where I want it. There it is. There it is. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. So that's interesting because this person could be feeling like you... First of all, it shows that this person feels like you've learned from the past in some way, or you're healing from the past in some way, whether it's because of them or it's because of your childhood. They could also feel like you're moving on from them, you know? And if you're a counterpart, I said this in, I think you could be dealing with an Aries. I said this to Aries, and I've said it in a few of my general readings, but if you're a counterpart, feminine, and I'm telling you, I'm trying to teach people like how you can see that there's still something unhealed there. And listen, I had it pointed out to me the other day by one of my wonderful commenters that the fact that I was being triggered by my comment section shows there's something I still need to work on. But if I'm telling you that your person thinks you've moved on and you're not interested in them anymore, and that's stirring up anxiety within you, and you're thinking, well, I don't want them to think that. What if they think that and then they never talk to me again, or they think I'm just over them, so they never try? It's not a bad thing that they're seeing you like this. It's actually a good thing, because this is showing me that, you know, that if they're going to be with you, they need to heal too. But anyway, if that was making you feel anxious in any way, that shows you're still kind of attached, if that makes sense. Like if you're thinking, I don't want my person to think I've moved on. Anyway, I just wanted to mention it. So let's get into it, my friends. We have the Tower and the World. So it does feel like there could have been some sort of pattern that was playing out between you where there needed to be an ending. The Tower. The Tower actually is a good thing. Like, people fear the Tower, but the Tower breaks up stagnant energy. That's why in connections like this, there are Tower moments, to break up that stagnant energy and to bring clarity and to bring stability. Like, this could have been an unstable connection where there needed to be a Tower moment in order to change the perspective. We have the King of Wands. So someone, you know, feeling a very spiritual connection towards you, also feeling like they need to take action towards you. You could be dealing with another fire sign. I keep mentioning fire signs, actually. And, you know, when you get fire and fire, yeah, the chemistry is intense, and when things are good, they're really good because you have that fire and fire. But when things are bad, when there's arguments and you have that fire and fire, it can get intense. It can get heated. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like whatever's going on, this separation had to happen in divine timing in order for changes to be made, cycles to end, lessons to be learned. It also, you know, sorry, this is about how they're feeling about you. I can't help it. But with the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like this is a destined connection. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So this person could have been inconsistent when it came to this connection. They could have struggled to balance love and something else, maybe work. I did mention if this person wasn't prioritizing you, you could have become jealous about the things they were prioritizing. Two of Pentacles is also a back and forth type of energy. We have strength. Interesting. So you could have, you know, really triggered this person's ego. It does feel like you have this person, sorry, this is about how they feel about you. It does feel like they have a very strong, they feel a very strong connection with you. And this could be someone working up the courage to come towards you. It also feels like you called them out on their crap, if I'm going to be honest. Like this person could have had self-sabotaging tendencies and you could have called them out on it. Or you could have triggered that within them. You could have triggered their ego, is what I keep hearing. And maybe when you did that, they pushed you away or they slammed that door. You know, maybe this person had some unhealthy patterns and traits that, you know, you saw them needing to heal. But maybe they, when you told them you should heal that, maybe they, you know, pushed you away, or that's what caused the separation. Anyway, take those messages as they resonate. So let's see how this person is feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Oh my goodness. Divine Feminine. So this person right now is seeing you, feeling that you're working on yourself. You're working on, maybe you're working on a new project. Maybe you have a new job. Maybe it's a new relationship. But you're putting work into yourself with this Empress. You're not chasing them. You know, you're tending to your own garden. For how this person feels about you, they definitely see the potential of long-term stability with you with the Ace of Pentacles. It's also giving me that offer. Remember, it was you that had the offer that I cut open to. The Ace of Pentacles. So this person wants to offer you something because I feel, you know, that you're not chasing them. With this Empress card, they definitely feel like you're someone very nurturing. Like nobody compares to your energy with the Empress. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. You could have boundaries up with this person right now. Let's keep going. We're going to get four more cards. Please, Spirit, about how this person is thinking and feeling about the viewer. So I'm not going to take all of them, but we have the 10 of Cups was the one I saw. So emotional fulfillment. Two more. All right. We have the 6 of Swords. So for how this person is thinking and feeling about you, for some of you, they could feel like you've moved on, or that you're moving on, leaving them in the past, moving away from them. With the 5 of Wands, it shows that this person sees you as their emotional fulfillment. They're happily ever after, and they want to come towards you with this offer of like a fresh start, a new beginning. But I feel like they're feeling very conflicted about this. And remember, I mentioned that energy of being conflicted about this connection. It feels like shadows here within this connection caused a lot of arguments and fights and blockages with that 5 of Wands. Like unhealed shadows could have caused all that. Could have caused like you both could have had unhealed shadows. It also feels like this was a very confusing connection. And again, twin flame connection, I'm not surprised. It shows this person has an intuitive bond with you. Like they feel intuitively like this isn't finished. There's supposed to be something more. But they could be quite conflicted between their head and their heart right now. The moon shows they're uncertain. They're really uncertain about if there's a chance of a future here. And I think that's why we're getting this. There's like this stress that they can't change your mind. So they don't feel certain that you would give them another chance, or that you would hear them out, or that you would pick up your phone, or that you would unblock them. And, you know, it could have been that you were divine feminine. You were illuminating some of this person's shadows that they needed to work on, and they could have fought you, you know? This person could have lacked emotional intelligence is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Six of Swords. So this person does want to repair this connection. They want to reconnect with you, but they're feeling very conflicted over whether or not you would even hear them out or want them back, is how they're feeling about you right now. And again, I feel like their ego and their intuition are kind of battling it out right now. Which is, you know, maybe you resonate with that. Maybe you've been through something similar where your logical mind was telling you that you were delusional and your heart was telling you this was your twin flame, and you went back and forth thinking that you were delusional, like back and forth questioning it. So yeah, that's what we're getting for feelings, my friends. So we are going to look at what action they will take. We do have Three of Cups on the bottom. And listen, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is someone who sees long-term commitment with you. They want to, you know, commit to this. But I don't know why I keep getting the energy that this person maybe was prioritizing other things over you. Like, for example, Three of Cups, their friends. King of Pentacles, their job. Take it as it resonates. This person could also be seeing you spend time with your friends, and maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're envious of the people who get to be around your energy. With the Three of Cups, we're going to look at actions, but I just want to mention this, is that it's very possible that this person will come to you wanting to reconnect with you, but just this conflict that I see within them and the uncertainty is that this could totally be one of those people who comes in and says, you know, I thought maybe we could see if we could be friends. Just because, not because they want to be your friend. They don't want to be your friend. They want to marry you. They want to be with you. You know, King of Pentacles. But it could be that they're so conflicted and fearful and overthinking that they feel like maybe if I just get my foot in the door, maybe if I just get them to talk to me, I could change. I could make them see that I've changed. That's what this feels like. Anyway. All right, so let's see what action this person will be taking towards you in the next month. I apologize for the dogs barking. So what action will this person be taking towards the viewer in the next month? Oh my, we have the Devil in reverse. So this is someone who has become more self-aware and who wants to take control of the situation with the Devil in reverse. They could be releasing addictions. They could be releasing toxic patterns, releasing unhealthy attachment styles, releasing a karmic, leaving, you know, leaving another connection or a karmic connection is what I'm hearing, or an unhappy marriage or something. Take it as it resonates. That's really interesting, Capricorn. And the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, this person is walking away from all those things I just said. So walking away from a past version of themselves that lack that self-awareness. Walking away from, like I said, another connection, or walking away from their own toxic behaviors or their own unhealthy attachment styles. We have the King of Swords here for actions they're taking in the next month. We have the Hermit, Unease, Page of Cups, and King of Swords. So to me, this feels like this person is going to be coming in with an apology. It feels like this person who was maybe feeling very anxious about coming towards you and uneasy about coming towards you because maybe they weren't sure if you were even interested, is coming towards you with truth and clarity, seeing if you can rekindle this relationship with the Page of Cups, revisiting this to see if you can make it work. Have the two of you like reflected and learned enough? It also feels like this person wants to bring you clarity on what they've been reflecting on, what they've been healing with this card right here. They do want to show you a different perspective of them. The Page of Cups is all about new perspectives. So this person wants to show you that maybe in the past they made you uneasy. Maybe in the past you had to close yourself off to this person, but this person wants to show you a new perspective. They want to show you that they've changed. Very interesting. So I feel like you're going to be hearing from this person. I definitely feel like you're going to be hearing from this person. And yeah, devil in reverse on the bottom. This person is walking away from a past version of themselves. And that's what I meant about, I feel like they're anxious that you won't even want to see that they've changed, because maybe they, you know, did something really wrong. Maybe they wronged you in some way. So that's what we have. So let's see your person's, I don't know why I feel called, I just cut that 3 times. We have, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So let's see what this person wants to say. We have regret. This person has regret over whatever they did to you. And I'm just going to cut the deck. We have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. All right, so 4 messages from your person. How does this person feel about you? How is this person, whoa, feel about you? That did a crazy, dramatic little flip. It's under my desk. Hang on. It's so far away. Look, we have regret. I wish this had never happened. For some reason, I just heard Lord of the Rings, where Frodo's like, I wish that none of this had ever happened. I wish the ring had never come to me. And Gandalf, is that his name? Gandalf says, so do all beings who have had such things happen to them. Anyway. We have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Look, I don't want to run anymore. So you could have been dealing with a runner. Let's get 2 more. Reminiscing, 6 of Cups energy. And destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So this person hasn't been able to move on without you. They feel like something's missing in their life. And reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. So 6 of Cups energy. So yeah, Sagittarius, that's your reading. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.